Tak zdravím všechny u streamu, budeme se zase trošku posunout v této hře a pomaličku asi budeme mířit do finále. Jo, čau Patriku. Tak já tady dám ještě pár nastavení, potřebuji si připojit ovladač. Tak a teď se do toho můžeme ponořit v klidu. Tak já jsem pojmenoval tento díl Vyděračský speciál, protože tady máme 2 mise. A obojí se týká toho samého. Pytláků v telefonát do domu a základ pro vydírání. Tak jako to asi z toho člověk odnese. A tady to jsou jenom nějaký malý vedlejší úkoly, já ty plnit nebudu, už bych teďka chtěl se držet hlavně těch hlavních příběhových úkolů.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she alright?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's alright. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let
No,
this anywhere
budeme
near the
muset
Snidget.
pomoct
Gran
Poppy
wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's
najít nějakého legendárního
If I go
tvora,
after
aby
the
ho našli
Snidgets, if
pytláci
they
a
still exist. We had the element
kdo ví,
of
co s ním
surprise on our
udělali.
side when we saved that dragon. But the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the
Když
centaurs.
oni říkali kentauři, že vlastně jsou nestranní, že nechávají
Tensions with them
osud,
are high.
aby
Still, I
řídil to,
think
co
they
se
may be
stane.
our only hope.
Ale
Let me think on it.
no teďka, pokud
I'll
jim
let you know as soon
ty
as I have a
zvířata
plan.
nebo o ty tvory tak jde, tak by mohli přiložit ruku a pomoct.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
To se docela činil, Patriku. A nebo jsem tak dlouho nestreamoval. A řekl bych, že obojí možná. Ale ona jde na procházku. Jako, Já bych chtěl být jak ta Poppy. Tu nic netrápí, když tady nám sdělí, že nějaký magický tvor je v ohrožení, tak potom ne, že by spěchala, aby jsme museli pomoct. Ona si tady v klidu vykračuje. To je tak by, podle ní by se dneska měli lidi řídit. Všechno v klidu, žádný spěch. To vypadá, že nám zůstaly rozmazané textury, nebo to má jako simulovat nějaké zašpinění. Bych řekl, že to není úplně správně. Tento nechodíš? Jo, a to, co se stalo, to vypadá, kdyby si ta Poppy zasekla. Doufám, že se nám ta hra nezasekla, když to vypadá, že jo. No, dáme tomu čas. Já zkusím zatím mít na ten druhý úkol. A třeba se nám to mezi tím nějak probere. Co je tady? Prasinky. Vlastně tak půjdeme třeba sem. Vylezeme z města, pak si kousíček doletíme. Mezi tím promluvíme s Poppy a uvidíme, jestli se nám, teda na ty, a uvidíme, jestli se mezi tím Poppy probere. Takže vypadalo, že se ten úkol jaksi zaseknul.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We will gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
A jo, tak to si chytnu něco blbýho, jo. Tak hlavně jsi v pořádku za chvíli.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Cože? Máme si promluvit se 3 lidma. Tak jdem na to. Vypadá, že možná i 2 z nich budou tady. Prasinka. Jo, ale děkuju, že jsi mě přišel pozdravit, tak se měj. Pozdrav se.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated,
that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now,
Tady to vypadá,
find
že
Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
chudákům lidem, normálním poctivým občanům tady vyhrožují. To docela jako hodně, no, když tady ty paní zrovna unesly manžela, chtějí a tím pomůže, že se manželovi jinak něco stane. Takže to budou všichni lidi, který máme tady vyslechnout, tak budou prasínka.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Dobrý, takže toho taky už máme z
We're
krachu.
on the right track.
Nám chybí ještě
Now to find the
poslední
last of Mr.
človíček.
Bickle's friends.
A vypadá to, že teda ten, který ho chceme dostat za měříž, je docela velký sviňák. Zákeřnej a nebezpečný.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Ten překlad je vtipný, jak občas nepřekládá ty, nebo většinu času nepřekládá ty mužský, ženský rody. Vrajte na místo setkání a informuj Nattyho. Přitom to je ta Natty. A jako to člověk překousne, pokud chce fakt hrát v té
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. How can I find her there?
češtině, že mu vadí angličtina a na to, jak rychle ta čeština byla vytvořená. No, tak je to neskutečné.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Tak tady máme Angus Field Guide.
Natty's wand. She can.
A tady už se něco stalo.
She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Hidden door. Natty must have been
Tak to je
taken this way.
drsnej úkryt.
I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
Dobrá, takže můžeme volitelně najít věci těch
Better be sure I'm not seen.
lidí, kterým ukradl Harlow. A hlavně ale máme najít Natty.
wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student. Enough to leave it here alone.
Someone messing about. Show yourself. Presumption. I've sent yours quieter than you.
Knew you were
So you're doing it.
Potato! Stupid!
To dostal pořádně.
Presumption.
Stupid one! You weaken quickly. Incendio!
Jo, už jsem myslel, že jsem mrtvý. Mě teďka hodně rychle jsem měl.
Incendio! Incendio! Bombarda! Revelio! The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Island.
Takže první volitelnou věc.
Thrilled to have this back. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rose.
A i druhou věc. Super.
He wanted
Takže
to destroy this if I found it.
tady už můžeme jít rovnou pro naty.
Revelio!
We should speak to her again.
Imperio!
She'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
Tell me to say nothing. Fox will know when he arrives. Incendio!
Aha! I see.
What was that? Who's there?
Potato!
Novice.
Can't hide from me. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Bombarda! Incendio! Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand.
Over here. Revelio.
Tady je taky někdo zavřený.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked.
Revelio.
Hůrka tady někde zašitá. A kde ty hodič?
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Revelio.
To si dělají sranda, to je fakt nic nevidí. Jsme trošku nejistý, jo? Jestli nám tady takovou něco nepřikáže.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
No, tady je truhlička.
Aloha Mora. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Dobrý, našli jsme nakonec.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Dáme si tam zpátky kruciál. A teď už bychom měli být schopni osvobodit i na ty.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for
To je dobrý. To mi taky bylo lehký, kdybychom mohli rovnou cestovat. I když my můžeme, no, ale když se jedná o tady ty questy, tak bohužel musíme následovat.
Revelio.
No, tady jsme dostali legendárku. Zápach mrtvý. Co? Co to je za věc? To moc nechápu. Proč to bereme? A ono je to možná jenom nějak blbě přeložené.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio! Revelio.
No jo, ježišmarja, já tady hledám něco, co tu není. To byla úplně v pohodě a otevřená. Já si jenom nevšiml, jestli tam dají po schodech. Ale ono, že po schodech mi chodit každý a já jsem hledal nějakou zajímavější cestu ven.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
No tady úřady fakt moc nepomohly.
The authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Tak, úkol máme splněný. Což je fajn. Podíváme se, jestli už nám naskočily ty další úkoly. Teda. No, vypadá, že už se to probralo. Jdeme hnedka na druhý úkol.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way,
Jsou čarodějové, ale ještě děcka.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Nevyklopili ty děcka, když tam na ně přiběhli. To by se nechali zastřelit, kdyby tam nenaběhal ten jeden z těch kentaurů, který měl zrovna rozum.
Refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snitches? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? What?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we...
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our question.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you meant. I'll let you know what I find.
A co teď můžeme dělat? Už nemáme žádný úkol. To zkusím přeportovat, pak mrknu, jestli se nám už načetl ten úkol a jestli ne, tak budeme asi pokračovat nějakým jiným vedlejšákem. Vypadá, že ne, tak jdeme spolu tady ten úkol. Za měsíčních kmenů. Co máme tady? Ne, tady nebyly ty strávy. Jo, ještě tady byla přece jedna. A místnost, jeden vchod. Jo, tohle bude ono.
should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Kde je ten Deke?
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
To by no
Deke
těžký
never wanted
říct.
anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even
Ale znělo to jako, že ten
Deke
Dekeův
often
pán
wonders what became of
nebyl
the
moc
phoenix.
hodný člověk.
Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Tak už tady máme ten úkol pro Naty. Se za ní jdem podívat.
Cannot win, but don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Jež to jsou vždycky na výběr takové odpovědi, že obě jsou správně, ale co z toho převažuje, to je těžký říct.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father
Ahoj, vítám tě na
in the
streamu.
savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it.
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Asi je to nebezpečný, ale na druhou stranu třeba se nám tady podaří trošku vyčistit okolí od kriminálních živlů. Jo, tady je hádanka. To můžeme zkusit, jestli jsem to ještě nezapomněl. Devítka. Takže 9 plus 7 je 16 a 8 nám chybí, takže do prvního musíme dát pavouka. Jestli nám teda jde? Jo, jde. A po druhý máme 11 plus sovu a sova je 0. Takže 3. To je 3hlavý drak.
Revelio.
A 2 truhličky, to je pěkný. A můžeme odsud zase. Vystřelit. Dělat něco přínosného. Sejdeme se s Poppy poblíž Irondale u jeskyně. OK. Přeportujeme se tam. Ale tady nemám objevený žádný waypoint. Tak se portneme sem a mohli bychom ten waypoint vzít po cestě. A u waypointu zastavíme a přerozdělím tam skilly, protože mě napadlo, že vlastně já jsem nic nerozděloval ještě celou dobu. Jsem to úplně tak nějak upozadil, až jsem na to zapomněl. Takže by bylo dobrý asi si do něčeho naházet skilly. Objevili jsme si tohle. Objevili jsme si tady ten plamen letaxovej a teďka talenty. Temné umění, jádro, takže nějaký core, skvělý, stealth, komu to nejvyšší potřeby, co tam můžeme dávat? Aha, že nám to zvyšuje dobu, po kterou působí lektvár. Už 2. Ve výbušné předměty, to je docela dobrý. Pak je můžeme jo, ale tak to je hodně OP skill. Když se na to tak dívám. To je snad ještě výkonnější než ty Crucio a Imperium, co zatím mám dostupný. Defendo. To je dobrý. Takže Leviosa a tak si jo, může vytáhnout až 3 nepřátelé do vzduchu. Tady jedině tohle je docela dobrý. Možná bych vzal tady ten talent. To vyzkoušíme, až budeme v nějakým fightu, co si myslím, že za chvilku bude. Kouzel teda ale nic moc, no. Máme na Dark Arts. Ještě nemáme Avada Kedavra. Cože? Tohle se vyplatí, rozhodně. Že Crucio můžeme rozšířit až na 3 nepřátele. Aha, to je taky dobrý, Imperium. Takže to zvyšuje poškození, když jsou prokletí. Aha, to je dobrý, že? Damage do prokletých cílů sdílí s těma ostatními cílama. Ale tak vidím, tak je to docela nízký poškození do těch ostatních cílů. Ale tak, ať aspoň za něco utratíme ty body, tak to vezmu. Tohle taky můžeme. Tohle taky. Asi stačí, teď se vrhneme do těch core, co tam máme. Můžeme protegem rozdrtit štíty, to se hodí. Tohle taky. Co se může hodit? To taky docela dobrý, že uhýbem nám zvýší ukazatel prastaré magie. My si můžeme rychle měnit sady kouzel, tak to se hodí. Dosah Revelio určitě berem. Zrychlení kouzel to můžeme vzít. No, že můžeme dodžovat na větší vzdálenost, to se hodí. To si určitě vezmu. No tohle taky. A to asi stačí. Dělám se ještě celé stealthu a jako na to nejvyšší potřeby, co tam může být. To je všechno o lektvárech toto. O lektvárech nebo o těch použitelných rostlinách v boji. Že nás neodhalí, to by nebylo špatné. Takže tohle si asi vezmeme. No to zatím stačí. My jsme toho přerozdělili dost, zbyly nám už jenom 4 skily. Tohle se bude hodit. Tohle je dobře použitelná věcička. Když podržíte tlačítko, kterým se dodžuje, tak uděláte takový rychlej přesun. Tady máme muffiny.
What do you have in store for me this time?
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
Takže bychom konečně měli štěstí. Nebo konečně. No tady přišla z verzí, že nejspíš by mohl být ten měsíční kamen tady, ale že je poblíž ještě nějaká jiná jeskyně, která by taky mohla ten kámen ukrývat. Takže to takový 50/50. Možná 60/40, ale budu záležet, jak moc je jistá popít tím, co vyzkoumala. No, teď bychom si vlastně mohli hodit nějaký kouzla jenom čistě na nějaký to přetahování věcí. Máme nepulzou, aha, tady máme. Ne, nevěděla jsem, že to je. Na spodní, nebo na vrchní bychom mohli dát nějaké to repéro. Lumos. Tady pak něco na krmení, takže čištění a krmení. I když tady bychom mohli dát tu kabelu ještě, no. Místo repéra. Tady ty dvě, tak tam hodíme už čistě nám ofenzivní skilly. Hlavně vyzkoušíme tohle. Využívat. Na tom Defendo a tady dáme Crucio a tady dáme Crucio, tady dáme Imperio. A na spodek, tak bychom mohli dát zase trošku něco jiného. Máme zmražení. Dáme tam oheň. Asi zase Crucio a Imperio. No, dáme Crucio a tu proměnu. To je možná jedno z nejlepších. Tak, teď budeme potřebovat tohle. Pavouci. Pěkný hnus. A někam jdeme. Co to je za potvor? Imperio. Dát Crucio. Vypadá, že to kupi moc uhýbat neumí těmuto. Tady oni nepřišli. No, motýlek. Akorát tam ho máme nasměrovat. Jo, sem má být.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Vyšlo jakýsi papoušci.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Voipers song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio.
If the moonstone is here and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised? First the Voipers and now this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Co se teď otevře? Vypadá to, že nic. Tady jsou napsané ty kombinace dokonce, já jsem tomu nikdy nevěnoval pozornost, ale...
Accio.
Tady máme tohle, tady to kolečko, otevře se nám tahle místnost.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio.
Tohle. Tady to kolečko. Tu máme truhličku. A naposledy 2 kolečka. Tohle. A tohle.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Tak, co s tím bude?
Deposit.
Já musím s tím zamotat.
Another obstacle.
Revelio.
No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Taką.
Lumos!
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos. Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across. If the moonstone is here and so I wonder if it's being protected.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Tak, tady se to trošku seklo, i když motýla už jsme obnovili, ale hrát si tady s tím puzzlem budu zase příště, protože teď musím končit, takže díky za sledování, mějte se pěkně, zatím čau a uvidíme se u příštího streamu nebo u videa. A díky za sledování.